Later this month, New York will become the first city in the nation to implement a congestion pricing program.
We say the first in the nation because there are other cities around the globe where downtown toll systems have become a way of life.
In Singapore, for example, congestion pricing has been in place since the 1970s, and it has helped down on traffic. Although Singapore does limit who can own a car.
In Stockholm, like New York, they saw a public outcry when congestion pricing was first announced back in 2006. But opinions quickly changed when the new tolling program reduced traffic by 22%.
And then there's London, which saw early success in its congestion program. But 2 decades after the toll was implemented, traffic has returned to Great Britain's sprawling metropolis.
And because of that, we sent Eyewitness News reporter Josh Einiger across the pond to see what lessons New York could learn from what happened to London.
It's a global center of commerce where 8.9 million people live, a city that never sleeps, where they suffer through congested streets and stressful commutes. It can seem the only difference between New York and London is the side of the street where the traffic crawls along.
Without doubt, the typical Londoner sees it as just another tax.
Vic Linzel has driven one of the city's storied black cabs for 25 years. Some days it seems like that's how long he sits in traffic.
The average speed of a vehicle in London today is slower than the average speed in London when horse and carts were prevalent.
Horses and carts? It wasn't meant to be this way.
2 decades ago, London enacted the world's first version of congestion pricing, a model New York traffic planners have lusted after for years. Drivers fork over £12, that's about $15, whenever they pass under overhead cameras on a ring road around central London, where so many years later, it's hard to find much love for the scheme.
It's just one of those things that they do nowadays, isn't it? Just another tax on the normal working people to try and get to work.
This is the story of how the so-called congestion charge has transformed one of the world's oldest cities, and what New Yorkers are getting themselves into when a similar plan comes to life. It's rush hour near Trafalgar Square, London's version of Union Square. Things look pretty clear if you're a cyclist or pedestrian, but if you're a driver, it's a different story. On this block, cars and buses barely move, stuck behind a single traffic light which turns green for just 7 seconds at a time, allowing at most one bus to pass before it turns red again for a full minute. And it's designed to be this way.
It almost seems like there's an attempt to just make it miserable, if you want to.
No, yeah.
Is that true?
No, it's not.
On a rooftop overlooking central London, Alex Williams explained the method behind the madness.
So where is the congestion line? Where is the...
Oh, it's right over there, right in the heart of the city of London. It's actually quite a small area.
He's Chief of Customer Experience for Transport for London, the monolithic agency that manages mass transit and also the streets themselves, including 8,000 traffic signals digitally linked through a command center where managers can make real-time decisions on how to reduce or increase traffic, and always with an eye toward people who are not behind the wheel.
So I don't think you should look at it just through the lens of the driver. It needs to be looked at how the city functions. It's a much more pleasant public realm around central London now because it's not dominated by traffic. There's a lot more space for pedestrians, a lot more space for cyclists, and a much more pleasant place to be in central London.
The TfL says traffic congestion in central London, about 13 square miles that make up the zone, is actually down by about 33% since the charge was instituted in 2003. But Greater London continues to be the most congested city in the world. The traffic analysis company Inrix found in 2022 the average Londoner lost 156 hours just sitting in traffic. The same survey ranked New York 5th in the world, New Yorkers losing only 117 hours in traffic. Still in London, TfL admits it isn't trying to speed things up. What planners actually want is to change people's behavior, driving them underground to a sprawling and sparkling clean subway system.
It's a carrot and stick, really. The stick is the congestion charge that you're doing. The carrot is a much better public transport system to support that.
Yeah, the London Underground is the world's oldest subway system, but TfL has turned it into a modern marvel with more trains that carry more passengers much more quickly than the New York subway ever has. Tomorrow at 5:30, we'll show you how long it took Londoners to like their commute.